Bye forever. Infinite rap superstar freestyler. They'll never take me alive. I'm getting high with my 4-5. I cocked on these suckers, time to die. Even as a youngster, causing ruckus on the back of the bus. I was a fool all through high school, kicking up dust. But now I'm labeled as a troublemaker. Who can you blame? Smoking weed helped me take away the pain. So I'm hopeless, rolling down the freeway swerving. Don't worry, I'm about to crash. I'm about to crash up on the curb because my vision's blurry. Maybe if they tried to understand me, what should I do? I had to feed my fucking family. What else I could do but be a thug? Out slaining with the homies, fucking hanging with them phonies in the cribs, in the clubs. Got my mind on danger. I never been a stranger to homicide. My city's full of gangbangers and drive-bys. Why do we die at an early age? He was so young, but still a victim of the 12 gauge. My memories of corpse, a mind full of sick thoughts. And I ain't going back to court, so fuck what you thought. I'm drinking Hennessy. I run from my enemies. Will live to be 23. There's so much pain. Oh, tried of the strain of pain. Tired of the strain of pain. Years and years of that rough life. Running crazed and wild as a kid and growing tough with a knife. And living tifted on the regular bucking out. Competitors see him fake a move and chase him down like a fucking predator. Get in trouble every day at school. Act a fool, and you know I had to break every rule. Showing off for the bitches cause I had the mad rep. So I had to watch my back when it was time to step. But my grimes is the grimiest with love for me. Pop, 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 and send a sucker up above for me. Ayo, currency kept passing me by, but I didn't cry, broke, get hit off with the pack, and started selling coke. And now the money's looking lovely, pop the drop top. And now the bitches wanna rub me, kick him, the game is all the same. I tried, I kick it back, yo, I give them slack, yo. And how they label me, the Mac, yo, people check it, get disrespected if you front on the Burt man, you hurt man. I catch a couple shots from the Glock in my hand. Damn, at least I'm realistic with my biscuit, you know. You get your ass twisted, so run for cover. Me and my game pack got a plan. Kicking major dust, so if you a fuck up, look for the gauge to bust. A lot of pressure with the street game. It's a deep game, and my mama always crying, yo. There's so much pain. They got me mobbing like I'm lost and ready to get my slug on. I load my clip and slip my motherfucking gloves on. I ain't scared to blast on these suckers. If they test me, I trust I got my Glock cocked. Play it if they press me. I bust them motherfuckers with a passion. I better duck cause I ain't looking when I'm beat blasting. I'm a nut and drinking Hennessy, and I'm getting high. And the lookout for my enemies don't want to die. Tell me why? Cause the stress is getting major. $1.50 across the face with a razor. What can I do but be a thug until I'm dead and gone? I keep my brain on the game and stay headstrong. They be sorry bastards. I wanna kill me in my sleep. I'm real, they can't not see. And every day is just a struggle, a steady fucking on the streets. And I'll be ballin', L-O-C. I don't let them make you worry. What keeps swinging at these suckers till you buried. I was born to raise hell, a fucker from the gutter. Word to my mother, I'm touched. Out kicking up dust, red teeth to bust. Rapping never ending inside of my head. The demons began echoing lyrics, I said, again and again and again, on and on and on and on and on, again and again and again, on and on and on and on. No such thing as a life is better than yours. A heart beating, a fast, let a fucker know that I'm alive. Fake fuckers, mad snakes in the grass. Let a fucker know that he arrived. Don't be sleeping on your level, cause it's beauty in the struggle, fucker. Goes for y'all, goes for all y'all. It's beauty in the struggle, fucker. Let me explain. It's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. Hear my words and listen to my signal of distress. I grew up in the city, and know sometimes we had less compared to some fuckers down the block. Man, we were blessed, and life can't be no fairy tale. I know once upon a time, but I be damned if the fucker don't be trying. So tell me, mama, please, why you be drinking all the time? Does all the pain he brought you still linger in your mind? Cause pain still lingers on mine. On the road to riches, listen, this is what you'll find. The good news is, fucker, you came a long way. The bad news is, fucker, you went the wrong way. Think being broke was better, rapper forever. For what's money without happiness or hard times with people you love? Although I'm not sure what's about to happen next. I ask for strength from the Lord up above, cause I've been strong so far, but I can't feel my grip loosening. Quick, do something before you lose it for good. Get it back and use it for good, and touch the people how you did like before. I'm tired of living with demons, cause they always invite to me. Think being broke was better, now I don't mean that phrase with no disrespect to all my fuckers. They're living in debt, cashing minimal checks. Turn on the TV, see a fucker Rolex, and fantasize about a life with no stress. I mean this shit sincerely, and as a fucker who once in your shoes, living with nothing to lose. I hope one day you hear me. Always gonna be a bigger house somewhere, but fucker think me along as people, and that motherfucker love you dearly. Always gonna be a whip that's better than the one you got. Always gonna be some clothes that's fresher than the ones you rock. Always gonna be a bitch that's better out there than yours on tours. But you ain't never be happy till you love yours. Rapper forever and after. Never stop rapping after. Rapper forever and after. Stops rapping after. Rapper forever and after. Stops rapping after. A good dude, I know you love me. I like cooked food, even though a fucker gotta move like a croc move. We was together on the block since free lunch. We should have been together having 4 seats since brunch. We used to use umbrellas to face the bad weather. So now we travel first class to change the forecast, never in bunches. Just me and you. I loved your point of view because you held no punches. Still, I left you for months on end. It's been months since I checked back in. We're somewhere in a small town, somewhere looking at a small down. Wood grain, 4 and change, armor all down. I can't understand why you want a divorce now, although I can't let you know. Pride won't let me show it, pretend to be heroic. That's just one to grow with, but deep inside, I fucking so sick. I spit raps again on repeat. The CD of Biggs, me and my bitch, watching Bonnie and Clyde pretending to be that shit. Watching Bonnie and Clyde pretending to be that shit. Empty gun in your hand, saying, let me see that clip. Shopping sprees, pull out your decent quick. Fuck up, had very bad credit. You helped me lease the whip. You helped me get the keys to that D.6. We was so happy poor, but when we got rich, that's when our signals got crossed and we got flipped. Rapper mine, I don't know what made me leave that shit. It made me speed that quick. Let me see that. That's it. It was the cheese. Help me help them bitches get amnesia quick. I used to cut up the butt they buddies. Now they say they left me. Used to tell they friends I was ugly and they wouldn't touch me. Then I showed up and that dubbed out buggy and that they got the fuzz and they don't remember that. I don't remember you. A face of stone was shot down the other end of the phone. Word back home is that you had a special friend. So what was oh so special then? You have given away without getting at me. That's your fault. How many times you forgiven me? How was I to know that you was a plain sick of me? I know that way a fucker living was whack. Spitting never ending rap, I said. Raps again and again. On and on and on and on. On and on. Never stop it again. The echoes inside of my head begin to rap again. Never ending on and on and on and on and on. Hey, mic check. Is this thing on? I ain't even know if I would a rapper just sing on. It took me a while, but now I'm getting my swing on. About chorus and increments. Sometimes I put wings on. Every hero ain't a hero till there's a theme song. So many tries, but every time it just seemed like everything was wrong. But now we got a covenant. It's on a bond for life. In all my years, this was the easiest song to spit. It's my confession and a rhyme, a testament, and I just don't I want to do my thing as I talk and about a feeling that cannot be explained, or a love that cannot be contained in a measurement of time. Some say it was a blessing in disguise, a scratch back girl, you a lesson from the skies, and a date got for my winnings. That's word to a life Jennings. I'll finally letting go of the mistakes of my 20s. I admit that I am not an easy sell, but I'm the hefty to your chip wet toe. You're a big boy that tell them bitches pay your beat for bill. My fuck up be for real. Swear I want to do it again. My said that'll change. Rapper arrange. Echoes inside my head begin to echo the lyrics telepathically out my mouth again. Telepathically out my mouth again. The word vomiting lyrics, they said, is not a wrong thing. To be addicted to the microphone like a heroin fiend. I'll tell you one thing, you'll never catch me frontin' as I proceed to give the people what they wantin'. You're making some green, but not for glamour or fashion. I'm stacking cash until I get mom's a mansion, all for rapping. Not man, there's many plans like investing in land. It started all from impressing the fans with brand new flows. Whoa, there and you go, there you know. Whoa, and you know. Well, there I go, and you know, all the way from gangs to clones to weirdos. Fools used those, but we ain't trippin'. Give respect when you see this. You need us, or your rhymes under the belt like a fetus, a rapper forever. That owes that no dose, and uno dos tres cuatro, blah blah, and it shows when we broke out the knock. Hoes hoped out they close. That's positive feedback. Yup, the pros. I'm poised. We never pose. You'll never know. From 93 till infinity, we've been inventive. Creating the bump is our only incentive, and it's been a long time since I feel I've been felt. But the only thing I fear is fear itself. So you know what we got to do. Maybe could we keep it within the crew like it should be, never giving out. We're living out our dreams. If there's something I can't live without, that's my team. You never know. Hieroglyphics, hip hop is vintage. Underground like silos, launching long range ballistics, world renowned. World renowned. We groundbreaking musical boundaries, running circles around MCs. They'll been rhyming for more than a decade onto the stage while MCs need aid. Rapper parade. Away it goes today. 'Cause I'm rapping all night and all day. Away it goes today. Away it goes today. I want someone who likes champagne. I like someone to talk me off the bridge any day of the night. She can teach me how to live. She ain't afraid of life, not easily impressed with the rich and things like she done been there and heard all the rumors before she loved and she ride out with me on the music tour. She liked the herbs, natural medicine. She cooking good. She tell me everything is cool when it ain't looking good for real. This world is so ill. I want a girl so real who not after wealth, but got those still at the I spit and the ill. Where it goes, cherry wine, 17, rapping lyrics, infinity. I do it for fathers, yeah. The street offers that are now A&Rs in the cheap office. Rappers that never got signed, but they keep offers. Girls that are way too fine for us to keep off us. I gave her a handshake only for my man's, only for my woman's sake. Rapping again, there it goes inside of my head. The echoing, spitting the lyrics again. There's gonna be some stuff you gonna see that's gonna make it hard to smile in the future. But through whatever you see, through all the rain and the pain, you gotta keep your sense of humor. You gotta be able to smile through all this bullshit. Remember that our lifestyles be close captioned, addicted to fatal attractions. Pictures of actions be played back in the midst of smashing. No fairy tales for this young male. Some see me straight in this land of hell. Jail and crack cells, hustlers hardly think of culture or the repercussions while busted and backstabbing vultures. Selling my soul for material wishes, fast cars and bitches. Wishing I lived my life a legend, immortalized in pictures. Why shed tears? Save your sympathy. My childhood years are spent burying my peers in the cemetery. Here's a message to the newborns waiting to breathe. If you believe, then you can achieve just like me. Against all odds, though life is hard, we carry on. Living in the project world with no lights on. to all the seeds that follow me. Protect your essence, born with less, but you still precious. Just smile for it now. Now as I open up with my story with the blaze of your blunts, and you can picture thoughts slowly up on phrases I spoke, and I can't walk you through the days that I am done. Ba bum bum ba bum. There it goes inside of my head. Never stop spitting and rapping the lyrics telepathically through my head again. Does y'all fuckers? I just gotta test the S. It's the fantastic Amara incarnated. The old star made it. Back to earth, bruh. What can I do for you? Troop you making up. And now your lady wanna do me slow. She told me your cash flow was an ultimatum. Living productively in the U.S. She's Filipino and brushing you off like a classy hoe in a casino. Now the rest of the night you're feeling like a Mr. Drink. No, your stomach ain't right. You're drinking milk of magnesia. And not, bro. Life ain't gotta be like that. All you gotta do is grip your meat, laugh at her, massage her, take a bath with her, devour her to own her. You should master fast so slow. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, no, no, hey yo, no, no. Demons go on and on and on and on and on. A joke in rhymes like that is you. Are just happy to see me trick a classical slapstick. Rappers need chapstick. A lot of them sound like they in a tankless show, so I give them something to remember, like Alamo, a tally ho, a high joker like a spades game. Come back from 5 years, Elaine and stayed the same. Saying electromagnetic field, it blocks like all logic Spock, and G shocks her biological clock. When I hit slid onto the shitter, thought I killed her goose. Her power used was pure Brita, water filter juice. Keep a pen like a deep friend. Keep a pipe with him. A gentleman who lent a pen to a friend who write with him. Never seen that shit again, but he still might dump me. The only thing that come between us is crippling the money. Rapper forever stops rapping, never. Say never, because the rapper stops spitting lyrics, never. The rapper stops spitting lyrics, never. In eternal blackness, in the midst of the darkest night, proteins and minerals exist within specks of light, solids, liquids, and gases, and sparks of light within infinite lengths and widths and depths and heights. No beginning or end. Then the seven dimensions, enough space for more than a million words and inventions to travel through time within enough room to be the womb of the Most High's a great mind, which he will soon make shine with intelligent elements and sight that we will gather in the realms of relativity. Electricity struck matter, energies explode. We below, he below to keep releasing atoms by the millions till the numbers increasing till it was burning and kept returning itself to the source. The hotter his thoughts, it gave the center more force. He gave birth to the sun, which would follow his laws, all caused by his mental intercourse. Who is God? He began to explain his craft. The master in the attic, he dealt with measurements, and his language was mathematics. His theoretical wisdom of the numerical system, the complete number mind, which means born or existed. He gave birth to all planets, and organic or organic. And so you want to take it for granted. They rotated their own distance around the sun and fully submitted to the existence of one. And each one was promised everlasting perfection. That each one keeps spinning in the same direction to the east, and each speak the motion of peace and harmony, and each show devotion to teach. The universe is to come. The whole world must be according. Know your galaxies and mirage stars start falling. Stars start falling. So stay in your orbit, maintain safe and sound. Like the planets, each cipher remains perfectly round. From unconsciousness to consciousness, by acknowledging his wisdom, his response in this is this. Understand which is the best part. He picked the third planet where new forms of life would start. He pursued show and prove every move in order. Back to the source he let off his resources in the water. Climb his climax, where the climate is at high degrees C. You start to breathe deep in the darkest seas, and the plan is to lay in the clays to form land and expand, using the same place that formed man and his own image. Our origins begins in the east. culture rise to breed with the powers of peace, dealing equality. Nature's policy is to beat God, build or destroy positively, born life. Born life like Allah, and each one was given everlasting perfection. That each one keep living in the same direction, and life was life, and love was love. Uh, we went according by the laws of the world above. The show, they showed us physically we could reach infinity, but mentally through the century we lost our identity. Life start and end, and we got trife and started sitting and lost touch with the beginning. Now cipher stopped spitting and our sophisticated vocabulary is management, document, education, my psychological and cognitive speciality, and elaborate understanding, complete element, randomly, conscious, accurately, and planning, showing something, intensive subject, terms, doctrinatism, infinitism, or the lyricism. I used to be a player, fly girl, layer in the heartbreaker, love maker, backbreaker, but then I made a mistake. Yes, I fell in love with this chick, a sweet sweating meat from my name, and a dope snake. My homeboys told me to drop her, for it would be to my benefit. She used to say I'd better quit hanging with those deep, relaxed romance and my thing. But I can't swing with no scheming hoes wherever my beam goes. You know that I'm driving, surviving in the 90s is a must, so I trust that everyone listen up as my vocals give a thrust. I'm beginning to bust a nut in your mama's butt, never cared about being immortalized. How can I stand with the cops and not with the tribe? They sell you a dream and they want you to glorify. Got a rude awakening by ignoring. I pulled the signs. Why did I give you the keys to authorize shit on my behalf? Now I'm scarred and mortified. What did I expect from those living a corporate life? Unfortunately, honesty is normalized. Honesty is Unfortunately, honesty isn't normalized. Immortalized. Honesty isn't normalized. Had to get my shit together and get organized. If your hands in my pockets, I'm calling up all the guys. Although I don't want to be the reason of more divide. I guess that's my nature of being a water sign. I'm sort of like nothing is making sense in my awkward mind. Get me your ears and let me feel the night. Let me feel the night. All night spit infinite rhymes. All day and all night spit infinite rhymes. I can't stop from loving me. 18 karat cutlery, navy blue and budgie. We've been cutting up and living dreams. Fuck you mean hop up off that plane and touch my mother's streets. I done the deed, mid-city me. I'm out in Brooklyn. I'll be overseas with Mr. Dave Chappelle and brother Yassan and Paris, Matt Mason, Margie Step and keep my prep clean. Navy net, the Scully with contrasted seams. Next week, I'll be out in London with Albiola PSG on my way to 30. Like it's a messy team lying out on graduate to the Champions League UCL. Rapping never ending inside of my head. The echoes of lyrics begin. I spent the whole day in my head. Do a little spring cleaning. I'm always too busy dreaming. Well, maybe I should wake up instead. A lot of things I regret, but I just say I forget. Why can't it just be easy? Why does everybody need me to stay? Oh, I hate the feeling when you're high, but you're underneath the ceiling. Got the cards in my hand. I hate dealing, yeah. I get everything I need, then I'm gone. But it ain't selling, stealing. I can't get a break. I wish that I could just get out my damn way. What is there to say? There ain't a better time than today. Maybe I'll lay down for a little, yeah. Instead of always trying to figure everything out, and all I do is say sorry half the time. I don't even know what I'm saying out. When it ain't that bad, it could always be worse. I'm running out of gas, hardly anything left. Hope I make it home from work. I'm so tired of being so tired. I gotta build something beautiful just to go and set it all on fire. I'm no liar, but sometimes the truth don't sound like the truth. Maybe because it ain't. I just love the way it sounds when I say yeah. It's what I do. Spit and speak and into you. The voices inside of my head echoing the lyrics telepathically out my mouth again, and the lights shut off. And it's my turn to settle down. My main concern concept you will see about me, spit and rap about me. I woke up this morning and figured I'd call you. in case I'm not here tomorrow. I'm hoping that I can borrow a peace of mind. I'm behind on what's really important. My mind is really distorted. I find nothing but trouble in my life. I'm fortunate you believe in a dream. This orphanage, we call it ghetto. It's quite a routine. And last night was just another distraction or a reaction of what we consider madness. I know exactly what happened. We ran outside. When you hurt my brother, cried for help, held him like a newborn baby and made him feel like everything was all right. And a fight he tried to put up, echoes inside of my head, begin to echo lyrics out my mouth telepathically again. I used to pray for times like this, to grind like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time, I spent on some locked up shit and the pack on the back of the packy wagon, in the back of the packy wagon, got locked down my wrists, seeing my dreams unfold, seeing my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was a time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear-eyed view. I get a short day. She trying to bless me, like I said, kazoon type rhymes. I'm not kazoon type chew. Infinite rhymes. The kazoon type chew. Infinite rhymes off the top of my mind. They begin to spit all day and all night, every second, every minute, man. I swear that she can get it. I say, if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high and rhyme. I recognize your fragrance, howl up. You ain't never gotta say shit and I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live on an everyday basis. The poetic justice about spitting about da. Now, I really hope you play this, because, oh girl, you test my patience with all these seductive photographs and all these one-off vacations you've been talking. Clearly, a lot for me to take in. It don't make sense. A young East African girl, you two are busy fucking with your other man. I was trying to put you on a game, or put you on a plane, driving me insane and echoing lyrics inside of my head, and never stopped by said. Never stopped by said, echoing lyrics inside of my head. America got a thing for this gangster shit. They love me about a lever, a peel. I tag spit over Ramos shit. I'm a vandal. I got the silver duct tape. Got the silver duct tape on my tray 8 handle. The woman in my life will bring confusion and shit. So like me, no end, new jacket, holla. I cancel that bitch. Look at me, this is the life I choose. Stuck up around me so cold. Man, my heart done froze. I built an empire on the low. The narcs don't know. I'm the weatherman. I take the cocoa leaf and make that snow. I sit back. I watch it turn to dope. I watch it go out the do. And after, whoa, me, I'm just a triple beam. A dreaming like a scheming. I fiend. To live the good life, the fiends are just fiending. I conceal my weapon nice and neat so you can't see. The penitentiary is definitely out of the question for me. Wrapping their end in lean for all of eternity. Yeah, I don't know about gymnastics. I somersault bricks and talons. I search flying when I fuck the flip. I cook crack in the microwave. Fuckers can't fuck with me. I cook crack in the microwave. Fuckers can't fuck with me. Rapping never ending late for all of eternity. Infinity times infinity is the infinite me. To infinity and beyond is the infinite me. Stop rapping never endingly for all of eternity. Inside of my head, the lyrics begin. Rapping again. No. Inside of my head, the demons begin. What must be with me again? The echoes inside of my head don't stop speaking. The infinite lyrics again. There it goes again. Inside of my head, the voices begin to echo the lyrics again. I sophisticated vocabulary, use my head to come back and educate my psychological incompetence. This validate, enlightenment, obtaining clue, element, randomly, conscious, accurate, incoherently. Roman, neutral, subjective, establishment, vegetarianism, calibrate, biodoceanism, infinitism, rhymatism, their analytism. Not. Yeah, that's hurt again. The sound that engine is like a bird. You see fireworks in a Corvette tire skirt of a boulevard. I know how you work. I know just who you are. And there's that spitting raps from afar. Inside of my head, the voices begin to never end. I pour out your dams. My sort ray, rapping their endingly. I get it in a slump. If you know how, in the heart of summer, you need a snow plow. What you know about that? Baby, it's showtime. Spitting never ending rhymes. Cult transactions on the phone. We call it a blowjob. Too fast for the feds. Too cocky for the cops. Had to ditch my old bitch. I'm getting sloppy with the pots. Rapping dot dot take your top. I don't know why she leaning here, my dark room. I position show you mind your heart and your body. Rapping lyrics inside me. Ice demon inside me. Rap karate. Never stop spitting lyrics out my mouth again. Spitting raps, I said, as the darkness comes settling in. The demons begin to spit lyrics out my mouth telepathically again, I said.